You finally understand the difference between people who love you, people who love to be around you, and people who love you for what you can do for them. Shout out to Adel's Travel for that quote. Absolutely. Listen, if you found this message, this means that you probably were used to having trouble with people using you. You didn't know what people were in your life for. You were someone who just didn't really care. Like, you were just concerned with pleasing people, making sure everybody's good. And you've been somebody who've had probably many, many burnouts in life because of that, because you're the one always carrying the load for everyone else. And then when your load gets heavy, everyone else just watches you struggle until you drop down, boom, and now you are just left there. Right? So now you've wisened up in life and you started to learn people and learn their patterns, learn their behaviors, learn their habits, learn their motives and agendas for why they're in your life. Right? You understand the reason that there are some people who are just meant to be in your life for a certain season. You might be going through a heartbreak, coming up out of a heartbreak or coming up out of some type of situation where you're dealing with the grief. And so, you might meet people in that moment of your grief that are just there to help you get through that season of grief, right? And then once you're out of that season of grief, then the relationship ceases to exist, right? There are moments, you have to know this, right? So there are certain seasons when people are in your life, right? There are reasons why there are certain people in your lives, right? And some people will last for a long time in your life, but you're someone who's gone through the mud with that. And so you're on the other side of dealing with people and knowing who is good for you and who isn't good for you, right? Because there truly is a difference from people who love you and just love being around you. You know what I'm saying? You ever have that person who's always around you, literally, always at an event, always at an outing. Every time you look up, they're there, but they don't really support. It's almost like they're always draining you of energy. They're always taking, wanting. So it's like they claim to love you, but they just want to be around you. Maybe you're somebody who has a lot of authority, or you have a lot of leadership in your community or at work or something. But listen, you attract people, and you attract abundance wherever you are, whatever you do, because people love being around you. But see, the difference now that, this person, they're just trying to be around me because they're just trying to get around me to see what connections they can make. Like, they don't really care to know who you are or care to do what you do. They just want to be around you because of the people you might come in contact with, because of your energy, right? We're real weirdo behavior. Or people, the difference between people who can, all right, this person they're only rocking with me because they know what I can do for them. Like, they're only calling me because I got the connect on this. I can look out for them this way. That's the only other reason. Like, they have no interest in my personal life, right? I could be dead and gone tomorrow, but hey, as long as they got their last little bit of whatever they needed they could get out of me, then that's all that matters, right? Those people too. So you're somebody who's aware of these kinds of people, and this is how you've moved through life, and you were able to get through life with the scars, the battles of life. Listen, life isn't easy. And this is why I'm making these videos to help pull you guys up, keep you guys lifted and motivated. But you have to understand that there are some people in your life, for certain reasons. And you're somebody who's mastered the art of figuring that out. And this is exactly why you are where you are in life. So pat yourself on the back, because you've came a long way. This wasn't an easy path. Some people might think you had it easy. Some people are assuming, when they see you, you had it made your whole life, not knowing that you were in the center of hell your whole life. You done made hell. You done made hell your home. They don't know that though. So congratulations. Because this is just your moment to confirm that everybody that you've cut off, everybody that's left your life, that it was supposed to happen that way. So no regrets. Keep moving and keep moving and keep moving and keep moving, okay? If you are new to my channel, I really hope that you subscribe and be a part of our tribe, okay? Because we are down to earth over here. We just, we're cool as fuck, okay? If you're returning, you already know. Y'all know how we do over here. Just drop them comments, like this video, okay? I will talk to y'all later. I love y'all. It's Core.